Okay. So I changed up a couple of settings with when it comes to like muffling the background, voice quality, and all that stuff. Hopefully that's a lot better. Tested it a couple of times, but I don't know how it works for you guys. So aside from that, hey everybody, how are y'all doing today? Okay, let's see. Um, go to Discord real quick and just send a message. And go here. Hey Ross, doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Day's been going pretty fine. Had to do a couple of errands today, but pretty fine overall. All right, let's open up Stoneshard. How are you, my man? Stoneshard got an update. Did it? Did anybody else get an update today for Stoneshard? Because I just got one. Doing great? Great. Yeah, we got an update. Huh. I wonder what the update was. Okay. Hey Kaba, how you doing? So as I mentioned, even though we pretty much ended it in here, I wanted to like end it here just so I can get a little bit closer before we start the adventure. So I got an update too, but there are no news on the stream. Yeah, I'd imagine we won't have any news about it for a while. So I can only the only thing I really say about it is that we got an update. Yay! Yay. But I wonder what it is. So let's see, map slant 1 and then 1 2 3. Okay, let's get that started. This happened to be passing by. I didn't get the update yet, but I just got on Discord post and Beato's Discord. Yeah, I have. I can like post whenever I'm doing my live streams. Although I don't really have an official time yet, so I just been doing it at like random points of the day. Probably should be more consistent about that though. But thank you for joining by. Really, I appreciate that. Through all of this. Probably something I'm gonna be paying attention to, because usually when these updates come by, there's always at least that one thing that's like really different about the game, or about some interaction. Kind of like how when they gave out that dreadful patch update with the fumble chance taking priority over crit. It's one simple update, but man, that was a big priority change for me. Let's look around. So we're currently here right now, I believe. So I wonder if they really... Oh, nice. Finally, something's starting. Let me switch these around. Yeah, I need a new laptop. Sometimes my button keys aren't working. Specifically, AQZ1 escape and the little squiggly line thing. Sometimes they don't work. Don't know why. Or like how you'll be able to skin animals now. Well, that was like part of the major patch that came out with the equipment update. But you're not wrong about that either. Or poison traps in dungeons and secret rooms. Yeah, that was fun. Oh yeah, it's something I want to keep an eye out, because if I miss out on that one important thing, it's gonna make me sad when it's too late. Ooh, I'll take those. All right. Map. Straight twice. Okay. Thug, where are you? Secret rooms can have traps? Damn, I'm sure I'd rage quit if one of those killed me. Quite frankly, I've never had that happen yet, mostly because I've never found secrets that often. But if I ever find a secret and a trap at the same time and I step on it, I would be pretty sad about that too. Oh my god. And if it killed me, I think I'd stop playing the game for like 2 or 3 days. Especially if it's on a permadeath run. So there should be another point of interest in here somewhere. Yep. Not a good one, but yep. Actually, let's go up here. Easy. Yeah. If I can get a free hit on a spear guy, or not a free hit on a spear guy. Wrong word. If I could prevent him from getting a free hit on me, always a good thing to do. Stop real quick. Actually, no, let me rest till morning, so it's a little bit brighter. Better. Alright. So we're currently here. We slant once, and then 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Alright. So laggy. Oh my goodness. This only happens when it's foggy. Even when I'm not streaming, this happens sometimes. Kind of annoying. And the worst part is the fog doesn't really do anything. I'm sure they can at least disable, like, the visual until the fog actually has an impact on the game. But until then, this is kind of just absurd. We're going up from here. Wolves. Sure. This is probably the only thing I could give credit for daggers, is the fact that their early game is so powerful, but mid and late game, man. That's gonna be a neck and a half. Yeah, the fog lag is the engine's fault. I don't know, I just don't find the fog necessary, and, well, because it's not necessary, it's just, I don't see why it should be there. But that's just my intake on it, I guess. If it's the engine's fault, so be it, but the devs are in here, I really don't think it's necessary, especially since it doesn't do anything. I don't hear music, so that means we probably found something special. Okay, now I hear the music, but if... Oh, wait. That's... Okay, this is either the Leper Asylum or the Witch Side. I can't remember. Yeah, Leper Asylum. Alright. This, I could hold on to the shovel. Oh. Wow, we never sold this? Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, we don't care about that. I could hold on to the headpiece in the meantime, until we, you know, get Berserker's Tradition. I don't think we need all this anymore. We can hold that. And then we can grab this. Probably for future, like, stuff. Funny enough, one thing I did not know about the repair kit, or surgeon kit, is that you can actually repair this. I actually never knew that until, like, recently. Wonder if anybody else knew that. I kind of want to grab the shovel, so we'll do that. Perhaps I can run back here real quick, sell my stuff, and then continue on. Because I'm going to finish up this side. Maybe peek at this side, and then if these don't have anything interesting, then I just come back to Osbrook. Unfortunately, with the long walk, and do our stuff. Wait, let me map that one more time. Slant 1, 1, 2. Okay. And then, of course, the corpses. There's usually a grave around here. I wonder if I could, like, catch that real quick. Maybe not. So I went straight. We go up for the slant. Then we're going straight from there. That's a fox. A wet one at that, but he's too far away, so I don't care too much. I'm just trying to pass through at this point. I don't know if this is just me, by the way, but, like, usually on these pathways, especially, like, these particular tiles, there's usually a shrine. Usually a shrine. Anybody else usually get that kind of, like, treatment? There's usually a shrine on those spots specifically, or at least a shrine is there. I know they're scattered around the world, but I always get those at least in one of those, that spot area. Depending on the pathway, of course, but yeah. Is it possible to just go to top to right pass on a dual tree, then just invest into other skill trees? That's what I'm doing, actually. Unfortunately, he doesn't, the character I'm playing with, the, Darwin, doesn't inherently know dual wielding, so I gotta find it first. We did learn dagger 2, so that means when we go into the ruined manor, we're gonna be trying to find the dual wielding 2 book, and then after we find that, we're gonna start doing our dungeons. But I want to get those learned first. I usually get shrines on the way to the bandit dungeon. Do you? I think the amount of times I've ever had that happen to me is, like, so low. I literally have to deep dig into my memories just to, like, see if that ever happened to me. But I usually get it when I'm heading towards, like, Osbrook Catacombs. And then sometimes just, like... Oh, whoops. Then sometimes just, like, out in the road in here. Sometimes, but mostly around here. Selling the pelts. This is organized as it gets. Granted, we really don't care for bandages. I'm just gonna throw that away. And then I think that's about it. Perhaps we can come across here real quick, dig the graves. Hopefully we might find something that we can sell or use or something. By the way, the only reason why we're not dual wielding now is because I genuinely believe that dual wielding with abilities is a bad idea. If you don't have dual wield training, of course. So until we, like, officially get that, we're just gonna be using, like, sword and shield in the meantime. Or dagger and shield in the meantime. Could do a shovel run. That was pretty fun when I did it. I wonder how it's gonna, like, play out with the new stuff. Because I remember, like, I had to take advantage of Mighty Kick a lot. But now Mighty Kick got changed. Now it doesn't give you a cooldown refresh if it fails the knockback, which was kind of important. Particularly for, like, the later games. There was no warning. Nah, I'm not consistent with my time at all, so it's okay. The only thing I did say was that I was going to try to do this either on Wednesday or Thursday in the last stream, so there's that. But other than that, it's just going to be word of voice. Perhaps I should schedule it next time. And not do like, oh, hey, I'm streaming, hey, yeah. No, I probably shouldn't do that. made her slant. Oh, I think we're here. Okay. That might make sense. Wow. That was quick. And there's no enemies. Oh, because we're fighting. I just heard someone die. There we go. Alright. Something just died here. Oh, it's a wolf. Okay. Okay. There's some things I could loot here. I might even have to run back to the city while we're at it and sell these things. Interesting. Until then... Saw the end of the dual wield sword video when everything when you're saying it's not, yeah. Man, I was hurt. Like I didn't show it during that streaming, but oh my god, I was hurt. I was ready for an epic fight, maybe to get to like 7 floors until I die. No, instead I die before I even get into the dungeon. Dang, I was hurt. But you know, no, we're fine. I swear. Really. Like anyways. Free wolf pelt? Yeah, free wolf pelt. You got that right. Okay. Map is here. Slant 1-1. And it's not just free wolf pelt. We also got the deer pelt as well, so that was pretty nice. Oop, something's fighting. Or something's getting killed. Where was it? Why don't you stream every time you play? You don't need to show your face. Okay, so there... Wow, you're actually really hurt. A part of me is telling me no, but at the same time... Okay. You're really hurt. The only thing is you have a lot of health. Do I do this? Why don't you stream every time you play? You don't need to show your face. And it's recorded. Might end with a few coins at the end of the fun. Been thinking on that too. To try to stream this more often than I do play it. I still don't mind making like a series. For like... Oh, there's a wolf somewhere. Where are you? So I'll get back since that train of thought, but I want to find that wolf so I can get him off me. Oh, there he is. There. Okay, anyways, I was thinking about doing that too, because usually when I play this more actively, it's when I'm either recording for YouTube or streaming, of course, but don't usually see... Oh, there you go. You fumble. Wow, you already healed your... Jeez. Okay, this was a bad idea. Clever girl. Never mind, you're not clever at all. We need to find another wolf, though. But yeah, I've been thinking about it lately, though. Yeah, I wonder if today's update they fixed the stumbling to have 1 turn duration max. I really hope so. I really hope so. When... Like, okay, when I was in my YouTube video on the dual-wielding swords, I remember there was a point where I explained why I really wanted keeping distance. And it was really mainly because it was to, like, avoid, like, staggering. Like, if I get staggered, keeping distance, I get the 1 turn I need, and then once the stagger is done, I continue the fight. That was the whole point of getting, like, keeping distance. However, it still lasted for 2 turns. So it's literally the whole point of, in that case, was that I just literally shaved off. Oh, wait, did he disappear? Nice. After that, it was literally shaving off a turn, which really did not do much because I still had a turn of a stagger. Like, I want to continue the fight, of course, because I don't want to be, like, frolicking around in a fight, but at the same time, if I'm still getting staggered because of that, it's just not good. So, hopefully, that patch that was released today was the fix, and I just found the witch's hut. Nice. Let's drink. Shovel's in the other side, right? Yeah. Okay. Keeping distance will save me a lot. Still saved me a lot, even with 2 turn staggers. Oh, and it saved me a lot too, actually. I think the best example I can make out of that is when I think this was happening on the second to last episode, but when you fight the two-handed axe guys, particularly the stronger versions of them, they use their the rampant skill first. Always. So it'd use your dual wielding ability or just some ability like onrush. They would use rampage. Then you would keeping distance. They essentially lose an attack while you get an attack when they follow you, and then you strike them 1 more time. That's literally 3 attacks you can make against that particular guy, which is awesome. Now, obviously, you can do other things with that kind of stuff as well. Like, if you're fighting a guy with a shield, then you'd use keeping distance to get at least 1 turn of the shield away. And then, actually, you know what? I'm gonna, screw it, I'm not gonna take this shovel. You would use, like, that kind of skill to, like, get... You would delay turns, delay all that stuff, and it's great. That's actually one of the other reasons why I took it. But at the end of the day, I was mainly thinking about the stagger, and the fact that you would still get a stagger after you did the keeping distance was kind of annoying. Especially, actually, you know what? No. This is anti-venom. We don't do this. We don't do anti-venoms. Screw that. Anyways. It's an insult. But anywho. But yeah, I was mainly doing it for the staggering thing. Even though there were other added benefits, but at the end, like, the added benefits weren't enough. As you guys can tell. Is a moose that dangerous in real life? Very dangerous in real life. Like, man. Imagine, it's pretty much like a deer, except, like, its muscle weight and everything is, like, nearly, like, 2 times its size, maybe even, like, a little bit more than that. So imagine that thing, like, collapsing on you, ramming you, like, just trying to, like, fight you in general. Like, jeez. You're gonna have a bad time. And they're not exactly scared either. Like, sure, they may get, like, timid and nervous, but, like, if they gotta fight, they will fight. This is more expensive, but we're currently here. Maybe I could come back for the pelt, if anything. Mooses are more dangerous than bears. Okay, I didn't know about that information. I would think a bear would be more dangerous because they tend to maul you and make you pretty much, like, your corpse unknown. Like, who just got killed or something, but if a moose is more dangerous, then you have my attention, but I don't know what makes them more dangerous. stomp you until there's no more threat. But wouldn't a bear, like, maul you down until there's no more threat? Like, isn't that the same concept? Or am I missing something? Had no idea either. Gotta be honest. Actually, wait. Let me reload, because they're resetting, so I might as well reset the shop and see if I get anything out of it. This again. Trade? Okay, so I didn't get anything out of it. Because you're useless! But anyways. We could sell those. Sell you. And I think everything else we either sell to someone else or keep. Which we found the GL3 book, so we'll read that real quick, just for the funds. Put that away. We're gonna sell these off. Do I sell this? Not really. I don't think I need to sell it. And then sell these two. We don't need this. And we keep going. Okay. Then let's see if the tailor is going to sell me anything interesting. Oh, hey. My escape button is working. Shouldn't anti-venom be antitoxin? Yeah? But I honestly don't know. That's kind of a questionable thing, really. I guess an anti-venom would be more proficient than an antitoxin, since they're both technically different things, but yeah. Bears you can convince to go away as long as you don't look menacing or imposing. Moose, on the other hand, when they see you as a threat, they won't stop. Wow. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that either. Okay. I guess that's where the concept of play dead comes in. But if on the Moose's case, it's really more like get out of the way. Unless it's a mother bear trying to protect their children, brown bears don't really attack to kill. Okay, yeah. That part I knew, though. That part I knew. All I really knew was that, like, if you're in a fight with a bear, chances are you're probably gonna get mauled. Okay. I know there was a meme I saw, or I mean, not necessarily a meme, but more like a fact in a funny way, where it's like, if it's a brown bear, like, stay aware. If it's a black bear, run away. If it's a white bear, good luck. Like, or something like that. This guy's dodging me. Wow. You should have been a mercenary. Garbage. Okay, fine. Acceptable. So we didn't find the manor, unfortunately. So we're gonna check out these two spots, and if it's not, then we'll continue on the dungeon. Slant one to this for... Oh. Right. Well, Well, we did sell our shovel, or throw away our shovel, so I guess that makes sense. So we're probably not gonna go through the crypt area yet. Unless there's a shovel on the ground. Maybe we should check that out, actually. But I definitely gotta sell this. It's definitely not necessary for me. But yeah, Ross, by the way, good insight. I honestly did not know that. I knew mooses were dangerous, but I didn't think they would be more dangerous than a bear. Then we're gonna attempt to hold these on for the Smith quest, because I'd rather give him the battle cleavers since they're really dirt cheap and more frequent. But obviously, if I don't have any space for it, I am going to drop them because I don't think it's that worth. But yeah, can I post a link? If it's an article, then sure. Try not to post anything that's like not safe for work, if that makes sense. Oh, moose facts. Yeah, sure, if you want. But again, just make sure it's safe for work. Otherwise, I will have to like delete the comment, of course, but just make sure it's safe for work, then I really don't mind. Huh. Look at that. A bear. We don't have Berserker's tradition yet. We are not really far into levels either. Actually, how close am I? Okay. We're not even doing well with levels. I thought I would be almost much closer to level 3 than I would have been, but nope. We still got some kills to go, to say the least. Is there a shovel? Nope, no shovel here. That's okay. We can dig those later, but until then, the link is too big for the chat. RIP. Use short link. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to do a short link than a long link. Slant 1, 1, 2, 3. There are ants that hurt more than the pain. Smashing attack. Yeah, actually, there was a guy I remember I watched for a little bit, and what he... Ooh, something's fighting over there. And what he did was that he got, like ants and, like, centipedes and all that stuff, and he let them bite him just for him to describe, like, the pain and how it felt. Honestly, there was a lot I learned about that, and it's scary. Like, jeez Louise. Okay, free pelts. Let me swing by. Oh, there's a lot of killed stuff here. Jeez, the wolves are running rampant today. And the best part is, I get to sell their stuff. Let's do these. Just trying to clear my inventory, not necessarily like actually heal. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to go back to the city again. Sell stuff again. Because everything's trying to give me money. For some reason. We actually need... We gotta buy a new bag. Oh my goodness. We missed. Gross. can't go into this spot eventually, apparently. Use arrow keys. Nope. I can't go in this spot. So I guess this bug does not only occur in dungeons. Might as well make them follow me from Discord. Well, are you familiar with Beardo's Discord? Because I know a couple of us came from there, so you can always post it there if you like. Either that, or in the Stoneshard community, there's an off-topic channel. You can post, like, you know, off-topic stuff. Granted, it's semi-related since we have Moose in the game, but you get the point. But I personally, I don't have my own Discord yet. I'm just using like the Stoneshards community and Beardo's. We did our slants. So it should be here, right? Or here. I can't remember. Hey, Poison Eye, I've been struggling to find the right streamer of Stoneshard. I'm full of ideas for cool runs, but they are thrown away because their ego is bigger than fun. I mean, what ideas do you got? There's already been a couple of ideas I've tried so far, and did relatively okay with it, or at least made a good attempt. But what do you have in mind? Usually, actually, I usually asks, like, everybody else, hey, what do you want me to do? In fact, my next run for YouTube is the Geomancy run. But yeah. They're hard and most people turn away, but trolls don't enter either when they lose. I absolutely agree with you with that. I don't think it's really hard for a run to be... I think it's hard for a run to be bad. It's just a matter of how you play it. And what you do with, like, those said skills and all that stuff. Can I suggest some runs? T-Base says, yeah, suggest, man. Suggest. I'm only playing this right now because Dagger seems to be like in a hot spot, but if you want to suggest me something, then go for it. They didn't do it because it's hard. I mean, if you're suggesting like a fun run, it's probably going to end up hard anyways, but the whole point is that it's supposed to be fun or different or challenging or something like that. It's kind of the reason why I did, when I posted my very first YouTube video, I actually did a shovel run, but I didn't record it. It was just, oh, hey, I did it, and then I recorded the troll fight, if anything. That was fun. And I really did not know how to fight the troll back then. Especially looking at that video now, like, sheesh, there was, like, at least, like, 20 things in there I could have done so much better. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you going to sleep? Stop. Why are you going to sleep? Why? Did I wake up too early? I think I did. Gross. There we go. Trade. Now, we can sell these off. We have too much gold, but that's okay, because we're buying this. Nothing else here seems important, but we're gonna need a bag. And we still have the battle cleaver. Okay. Let's go here. If anything, a run that I was really trying to like depict on how well I can do it was the throwing only run. And ever since they had a recent nerf with throw damage, I might have to add trap into the like algorithm, or not algorithm, I should say. I should probably add like traps in there for like as my damage source. So I'm with delay, so it takes time to respond. I mean, the platform that I'm using is like naturally delayed, so this is actually a tight spot. Oh, yes. Just, oh. Wow, I never learned Dagger 2. I could have sworn I learned Dagger 2. Was it dual training that I learned? Neither. What the heck was I doing in the city then? Did I forget to learn the book? Great. Get these while I'm at it. Did I forget to read the book? I could have sworn I've bought something. I think today's patch bug skills. But what skills, though? Actually, let me see if this one got fixed, because this one's been a common one for a while. Crit efficiency still red. I just read Daggers 2 unlocked Deadly Trick, even though I already have Coup de Grace. How do you already have Coup de Grace, but not, like, the other stuff? You didn't forget. Painful Stab is from Daggers 2. It's a bug from today's update. No way. Actually, you know what? Now that you mentioned that, I do have Painful Stabs. So what the heck? How am I supposed to... okay, you know what? No. We're not playing that kind of game. Give me a sec. I need to do save editing, because that is going to be a neck and a half when it comes to doing my adventures. Outcast challenge. You can only enter cities to get an award from dungeons. You can't repair or buy anything. Your armors and weapons are picked from the ground or from weapons exploration. Buy 2 water packs. So this was actually a challenge that's very familiar to the scavenger challenge. So, and the whole point of the scavenger challenge was almost something like this, except we are allowed to repair. As for finding weapons and all that stuff, yes, we have to find it from the ground. And as for, like, getting quest rewards, we can still get that. So, that's a challenge that I've similarly tried to do. The only problem with that challenge was getting books was a nightmare. I could probably revisit that again, though, now that things have... excuse me. Now that things have changed. Deadly Trick... Let's put a 1 on that. And then take away our SP. Knock that to 0. Oh, they fixed that. That's nice. That's consistent. Yeah, I did that too. I got messed up because no books. Yeah, I especially on a dagger run. That's a big no-no. Big no-no. No repairs is pretty brutal. Most equipment you find is already badly damaged. Yeah, like the challenge is definitely familiar for me. Yours is actually a little bit more difficult because we can't repair, but it's definitely something I've tried, and it was mostly because of the books that made this challenge a lot harder than it looked. But I've definitely tried it before. If anything, if I actually successfully beaten the regular version, aka the scavenger challenge, I would have probably tried that one, but pyromancy with geomancy is the way for that challenge. But oh, okay, you know what? You know what? Okay, that's something I did not mention. For the challenge, you're only allowed to use athletics and combat mastery. For the scavenger challenge, the scavenger version, we were only allowed to use combat mastery and athletics. And it made sense too because at the time that's when dual wielding was like super OP. So if we got like Berserker's tradition, honestly, you could make work with that. But we were only allowed combat mastery and athletics, which is very different. But I guess in your challenge, we can do Pyromancer and Geomancer, which actually makes a huge difference. So perhaps if we did do something like that, the challenge would be a lot better than I thought. Sounds like you would have to keep swapping out different armors. You would, definitely. Especially the boots, because they break as you're walking. So shoes are always going to be constantly replaced no matter what. And the problem is, shoes aren't really a common loot. Oh, hey. That was random. I like that. Come on. Get him. That was like 5 times. I'm surprised attack of opportunity didn't tick on him. Oh. We got that now. Outcasted mage. Outcasted mage, huh? You know something? For my next YouTube video, I was suggested to do Geomancy. But even I think Geomancy's way too easy. But perhaps I could implement this challenge for a Geomancy run. Perhaps. Because again, I think a Geomancy run is way too easy. So I need to like spice it up a little bit, and something like that could do it. And it's especially a little bit challenging because there is a proper way to build a good Geomancer. Like a really good one with cooldowns, energy regeneration. It's really strong. It's actually nearly the same concept as the Geomancy versus Troll fight I did like some time ago. Oh, that's a lot of wolves. Okay. A lot of wolves. But you already know I'm gonna fight that, so I just need a second of positioning. But perhaps I could implement some sort of like thing with that. Naked challenge. Naked dual-wielding dwarf with axes. No clothing except such. Relying on the berserker's tree. Anyways. And even going naked is not as bad as long as you have berserker's tradition. So, that challenge may not be as hard as it looks. Just for the heads up. Okay. There's a moose somewhere. I heard it. There's a moose somewhere. Where are you? And run away. Other than that, I keep going back to the city. Oh. Let's find that moose now. Since they're gonna come to me anyways, so. Dual shield challenge already done by Beardo. I was so happy about that suggestion. Dual shield challenge may be different now. Like, really different. Well. Let's see what you got. Wasn't there a third wolf? We got him this time. So many things to skin, so many stuff to sell, and so much meat to feed. Dual shield is painful, it's hard as fuck, but you need to farm a lot. And being pain, especially drunk. Yeah. When I saw Beardo do that, I was like, man, that's... I think it would be nice to do a challenge like that. The only problem is just everything takes forever. And you know, since things take forever, it's not good because prolonged fights are never a good thing. It's kind of one of the reasons why when I try to fight the troll, I try to find an objective with it. I think I'll just drop this. I'm going to do a build with Parrying Dagger. If Parrying Dagger gives me fumble chance reduction, yes. If not, I'm probably not going to look into it as well. The reason for that is because I want to make sure my fumble chance is always at 7.5 or lower. Okay. There is so many everything here. Oh my god, we did a double miss. How are we? Oh my god. My boy, you gotta hit stuff. There you go. There you go. Oh my goodness, I was actually getting a little nervous. I missed like 5 times at least from that. Imagine doing that, skinning your own, like, brother or sister right in front of you. Jeez Louise. I feel a little gruesome for that, but, you know, gotta make it through. Farm EXP, what do you think? Naked Dwarf Challenge and Ridge. I remember nerfed it, took the longest to cook free EXP money. Parrying Dagger gives bleed and block chance and counter. I don't know. I don't know about that. So we really gotta we gotta remember this location. Because we gotta go back here at least like 3 times. Slant 1, slant 2, or you know what? No. Let's do this then. Let's go to the campfire and store our stuff there. Oh, I already found new traps from today's update. Hehe, should be fun. Ah, God, don't you dare laugh like that. Oh my God. I remember when they introduced fire traps and poison traps, that was like a big problem for me because I would always step on them. And then because traps are so abundant for some reason, it was worse. And now you're telling me there's a new trap? Guy, you're making me sweat. Let's do that. Go here. Drop this. Do these. I'm gonna put these away. So that means I have no intention of fighting, just looting. Only looting. So make naked dual-wielding dwarf with axe, drunk and insane. No money on equipment. Money for traps and books. Farm EXP. What do you think? Commendable challenge. I could definitely make that happen. There was actually a drunk challenge I was trying to do, but the only problem is that it really screws with your eyes. Like as a player. Oh, did we get ambushed? He's confused. Oh, so he was the one that... Oh, he's in... Okay, fine. We'll fight this one, end his misery. You know, we did. It's humble. It's a very humble kill. Like he's in pain. He's in suffering. Like, come on, guys. Like, come on. You can't blame me for that one. I know we said we weren't gonna fight, but that time it was a mercy kill. Wolf pelts. More wolf pelts. Another one. More wolf pelts. And we already have to go back, I think. Actually, we can get the antlers, at the very least, but... Oh, and the fatty meats. Yeah, okay, we could do that. Especially since I need to eat. But we gotta come back here again, because we have the wolf pelt, or moose pelts, which is big. Another wolf pelt. Antlers. Fatty meats. We can get this back. You think? Fuck the troll. I would still be able to probably beat the troll in those circumstances. It just depends on the level, of course. And if you're saying naked, by the way, are we still allowed to use, like, belts and, like, jewelry and all that stuff? Or it's, like, legitimately axes only, nothing else? Did a naked drunk dual-wielding wolf axe? That's a challenge I wouldn't mind doing, but it's kind of like the only problem with that, it just hurts the eyes. Like, god dang, man. I actually remember tried doing that. I actually got to like level 5, but then after playing for such a long time, it was just, I couldn't keep playing that. Ooh. Getting a little lag here. I was even like suggesting the devs like, hey, you could probably make something where it's like, you know, if you're drunk, you don't have that, like, swaying effect. So it's, like, friendlier for that reason, but, you know, they never did that yet. And there's no toggle for that either, so... Until they do something like that, I'm probably gonna have to say no, but it's not because I think it's too hard or anything, it's really more like a technical reason. Such lag, much wow. Very bad. I do need all these meats, but where the heck do I put them at this point? Oh, actually, no, we can take those. We can take these away. I think I just start selling everything. I just wanted them a little bit closer. But we still gotta come back for the moose pelts. And that's a lot of space. I'm just worried if it might despawn on me or not, so... I wanted a dual dagger one. So I feel invested in your art to see progress day by day. It's a lot harder than it looks. Or at least for me, anyways. I know what Beardo... Like, even Beardo is doing the dagger run. What he's trying to do is that, he's, using other weapons. And then, like, once he has, like, enough skill points or something like that, then he gets into the switch. Looking good so far, actually, but, you know. Can you mod the game so that screen effect disappears? We used to be able to mod it. I was actually trying to figure a way to mod it out, but ever since they switched how the compiler works for the game, it's... As of right now, it's no longer possible. But I'm sure if someone knows how to use that compiler, they can do it, but until then, it seems impossible right now. I gave up on the dual-wielding daggers because of Elgato Elven Saber. Beardo, Beardo, Beardo. Shame on you, sir. Shame, shame, shame. But I will admit, getting an Elven Saber that early is pretty strong. Like, wow. And I could say that wholeheartedly because when I got the Elven Saber from buying it, and then those like next 2 episodes that I did, man, things were just dropping on the floor. So I can relate to that. Yeah, you can use belts and capes and jewelry. Okay, yeah. Challenge is probably not as hard as it looks. It's just a matter of like getting through the eyesore of looking at that screen while doing the challenge. Oh, wow. I still had a whole thing left. Whoops. So, now we're gonna sell everything off again. I did make it closer just to make things easier for us. Sorry about that. I had to attend something real quick. Okay. Um. So what about Outcast Mage? That's definitely something I'm actually really considering about. This is so laggy. Oh my goodness. That is something I'm considering about because again, I think majors are just way too easy. It's actually to the point where I actually just might outright get bored doing the run. But I guess if I'm in a good limit, then it's something I'd consider. So what about or dual double access that are and insane instead of drunk effect? I could do that one. I can also do with the insane. Now I'm going to assume though when you say insane, I'm gonna put myself at low sanity and whatever I get, I work with. That's what I'm thinking. TBH, never go to a never go to a vampire. The expenditure is just costing me 3 vivifying essence charge to not die from bleeding. That much I knew. That much I knew very well, actually. Even though the vampire dungeon isn't necessarily a threat, in my opinion. Ooh, wait, we buy those. Unnecessarily a threat, in my opinion. It is still one of those dungeons that will make you bleed a lot. So, learn from my boy here. Like, I kind of treat the vampire dungeon as, like, fighting a bunch of bad wolves. They don't really hurt that much, or at least I don't think so. And they're not that bad, but they still make you bleed. It's just a bunch of bad wolves. No, not that. Guess we're gonna hold on to those, but... we're almost done, and we're lagging really badly again. Okay. Who would have thought? It's honestly not that often where I get so much pelts like this that, like, the last 20 minutes of my gameplay has just been me killing all the animals, or wolves, I should say, that I found, and running back and forth to sell them. Like, Jesus Christ, even a backpack won't do much for me. This is pretty lucky, not gonna lie. We're actually almost at 4K, and we didn't even get into our first dungeon yet. Granted, we found the witch's hut, but that alone doesn't give me that much money. It's just the witch's stuff. But yeah, progress. At least next time when I go into Manshire, I'll be able to really buy the Dual-Wielding 2 book. Because when we went there the first time, we couldn't buy it, which kind of made me sad. But yeah. Now, unfortunately, he is out of money. So we're going to go in here instead. Hey, maybe if he sells the red garment, I'll just buy that. Because at this point, I probably can. Are we still gonna sell the antlers? Or do I sell the antlers? Maybe not. And I say that because for the merchant in Manshire, yeah, maybe not. I usually never get these, so the fact that I have them now is like, let me hold on to them. Granted, an awkward argument that some people would probably make against me is like, oh, hey, whenever you get iron bars, you never do the quest on Manshire. Well, no, because getting 5 of them is already a pain in the neck as it is, and I usually don't play that long anyways. At least if I get it on the way, or get the deer antlers on the way, I could do it. It's kind of the reason why I'm holding on to the battle cleaver, because I just kind of get it on the way and then make do with it. Oh, you're... Okay, I need to repair my dagger. That's something I gotta repair. Get that. Get this. Now we finally go back into adventure until we find like 8 more wolves again. Because, sheesh. Apparently that's possible in an open field out of all places. You usually don't find that much of anything in an open field besides like bandits and mooses. But that was a lot. That was a lot. And then I'm pretty sure we collected everything in here, correct? I want to make sure. Yep. Okay. So we slant one more time, and then we go straight from there. And then we should be continuing the path to whatever the other place is. Look at that. I don't think I'm gonna kill them all because I really want to get into the dungeon already. But if I keep doing this, at this point, I'm going to get bored of this. But it's money, but I will get bored of this. Let's look. Currently here, 1, 2, 3. Another moose? So I guess everything kind of just resetted. But, Jesus Christ, I didn't think I'd find another moose so quickly. Then again, we're not gonna fight. Oh. Something's fighting. Wherever it is. Collided against the wolf. So that means there's probably... There it is. There it is. I didn't even think it's the group that killed the wolves, but we found something, so... Other than that... The amount of bleed I just heard from that whole entire fight. That was a lot. Seriously? Okay, then. You guys are seeing this, right? Like, why are wolves everywhere right now? Maybe it's because of this patch. Oh my god. I'm not gonna do that whole selling process again because this is boring, but I will hold on to them for now. Granted, once we get to the Ruined Manor, chances are I'm going to be trading them. Other than that, big numbers. Rest up for a bit because we need some energy. Guess I can eat this while I'm at it. Let's go back to that. Where's that? We could do this here. I'll make sure they come here. Okay. Dagger's OP. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that whole selling process again. I'm just gonna hold on to the fur, just move on. Because I really want to do dungeons at this point, but this is absurd. But I do like it, because it is still free EXP, but sheesh. Come on. Okay, music stopped. Might have to reload the game because I am a little bit too laggy for my own good. And hey, we found it. Okay, cool. Nice. Alright, so let's save in here. I don't care about the boar's head. I think I want to try to find the dagger or the wielding thing first before I reload the game. Because I'm gonna have to do save and reloads anyways, so there you go. So now I got that. I'm gonna hold on to this, I guess. Save it again. Drop this game real quick and reopen. Yeah, after I did so much like speed runs and everything and had to like observe like Xenozoid real quick, one thing I noticed he did every now and then was he had to like close out the game and reopen it. I didn't understand why at first, but then after like doing it myself, I get it. Because after you do this for such a long time, the game starts getting slower for some reason. So you just kind of do that to refresh the game, so to speak. Now, do I do this again, but for the dagger? That's how you get EXP and money to buy the best axes. Yeah, but it's so boring. Like, sure, I can do that, but dang, man, that puts me to sleep. Other than that, this sells better. Hold this here in the meantime. Actually, we can use it now. Maybe. But I will still hold the short dagger only because, like, in case it breaks. But now that we found the place, I'm definitely gonna start booking it back into the town, and then we could just do our thing from there. This sells better because it has less inventory slots. It's a brandy. It's a brandy. Slant 1, slant 2. Once we slant twice, we'll be finding a road, then we go straight from there. Got it. Alright, so now we're going back to the town. And it's dark. Really dark. Okay, let's go back. Do one more save, or one more sleep. Just to make things a little bit brighter. Oh. You're going to be the ultimate test on how this works, or I'm going to be an absolute coward and sleep through it. What do you guys think? Should I try this out? Or should I just, like, not do... Oh, we do have the claw trap. I kind of want to try it out. We can't get out here. And then... Of course you disarm it. Nice. Nice. Is it wrong for me to do something like this? Not really. Not really. Actually, let's back out of that. I don't want to be bleeding. And he's just gonna stay stuck there for a while. He has 5 turns left. Wow, I didn't know you could break that door. Ah, we got him. Okay. All is good. All is good. I got the guild blade. Set it up for a bit. Unfortunately, we lost our trap, but I think it was well worth doing. Especially since he has armor. So it's something I really wanted to, like, chip away out of first before I took the chance at fighting. And especially since we still have more fighting to do. But at least you're not so bad. Nice. Well executed. See, something like that is what I should have done with the dual-wielding swords. Taking advantage of, like, going into the next zone. Just so I can single out the enemies. But instead, I just kind of headstronged that, and, well, I died. Other than that, everything's trying to kill me. Oh, we're bleeding. Oh god, we're bleeding. We don't want to be in here. Oh, never mind. Our bleeding stopped. Nice. 4 lag. So much lag. 3, 2, 1, 0. Nice. Okay. Starting back. That was good. That was super good. We got swords, we got loot, we got our book, we beat the ringleader guy. Whew. I was kind of nervous, not gonna lie. Even in early levels, it's not a fight I want to underestimate, only because, like, he has armor. And he fights, like, fairly well for it, too. Thankfully, we had the trap to chip some damage, but we did lose 2 bandages for that. So this is the second slant. This should be the road. Right? Yes. Okay, so now we're going straight from there. I don't mind ambushes, so we're just gonna follow the path. Like that. Especially if they're gonna have battle cleavers. Are you kidding me, guy? I just killed off a whole platoon of wolves and, like, your guys. Think you're gonna get me? Oh, I don't know. You can certainly try, but I don't think so. Screwed Falcon. And wow, this sells really well. Okay, fine, I'll hold on to that. Okay, just drop that sword and move on. Too bad this is a near mid condition. Oh, actually no, you're like halfway to your break. Keep going, just keep going, just keep going. There's the crossroads. That means I should be 2 tiles left or 1 tile left. Whatever the case may be. As long as I'm still following the road, I will get to it eventually. We're bleeding. Oof. Why am I so laggy? That was probably a lucky level. Not gonna lie. Well, actually, no, not really. We stopped bleeding already. Daggers. Same thing with Gaping Wound, huh? Okay, so I guess we're gonna do it with that as well. No, 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 no. Stop it. You're wolves. You like to bleed, and I got no bandages, so I don't want to fight that anymore. Other than that, the aggro range on, like, mobs are, like, ridiculously higher. Or at least on, like, wolves and such. Like, dang, I could be, like... If they're intimidated, they'll stay intimidated, and then they'll eventually aggro you. One of them ran back, so... I think I'll do this fight, at the very least. Let's take that. Ah, he fled. Okay. Maybe that was not a good idea, but whatever. And we're back at home. It would be kind of nice if the wolves or like whatever fleed, you can actually follow them, but I think that'll probably be a later implementation. That'll probably be like a later thing or something. Shit, so. And do you have a bag by any chance? It doesn't seem like you do, so. Doesn't help that I'm lagging like this, but yeah. Talk to you, work, finished. And sell these. Repair dagger. Yeah, because I want to learn. I'm gonna learn Gaping Wound, but because of this bug, I can't. But because I got the level, I'm just gonna edit it in. But first, I want to manage my stuff. So I got these. We're selling this off. We're also selling this off. Got this. We can use another. Oh, we need a map. Alright. Gaping Wound was a Dagger 2 thing, right? Like, you don't need Dagger 3 for that, but you do need Dagger 2, right? I just want to double check that. Hadn't done daggers in a while, and the fact that this bug is going on now, out of all times, is kind of annoying, but... You know, if someone can, like, confirm that with me, that'll be great. So we get this, we get food, and bandages, okay. That's what it was. It's going through here. We're lagging again. Really lagging. Get a map. Well, let's cook that. And then do the saving thing. Oh, wait. I can sell these things, but you can't buy either of them. Where's the other guy? Why is he not here? I got a drink to sell, but you're not here. Where are you? There you are. Alright, well, let's do this. Get this out of there. Move things around. Rest. And then do a quick save edit. Because we have the skill point for Gaping Wounds, but, you know, since the game's being funny about it right now. Gaping Wound icon. And get that. Save. Find SP. And check that to 0. Great! So now we got that. Now I think the next 2 levels are going to be, like the SP points are going to go to dual wielding because we gotta start that eventually. And now that we have like a bunch of skills to like get through the dungeon, we could probably start investigating into that. Casino revenue for tower. think this one was the cheaper one, or the first one, I should say. What do I need? Blah, blah, blah. Fugitive's Hands. Wait, what zone did he say? Castle and Fort. Okay. So I think that one's the cheaper one. Or the level 1 version of it. And we got another Fugitive's Hand, huh? I know I said this the last time on stream, but I never really get these. Fugitive Hands and a, in, like, the first Bandit dungeon. Usually that's, like, on the second or third one, but not the first one. Let's move this there. Move this here. I think I want to remember that spot because it is a place where it never saves. That means I can always loot it as long as I reload. Unless they fixed that this patch, of course, or something, I don't know. Pitchfork guy? Okay, let's get him closer. Or, actually, you know what? I think here's fine. Oh, that works too. Nice. Cook, cook, cook. Nice. Why not spend in combat mastery? I want to try to keep myself as low level as I can. The more excess points I need, or I spend on somewhere else, the more levels I need. I do not think I need combat mastery. Granted, combat mastery is good, but I do not think I need it. Like, to put it in short, we're already level 4, and these are the abilities that we have. Level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, and that's it. Because usually, if I'm playing for double digits, then it has to be like on a last episode or something like that. So for me, I think the amount of skills that I'm learning at that point is okay. Obviously, if I hit level 10, it's going to be the combat mastery thing as well, but... Ooh. This is new. Hold on. Is this new? Equipping a dagger in the offhand grants offhand efficiency. That's new, right? I'm not crazy, right? Is there anything else here I'm missing? Or different? I definitely don't remember that being a thing. And everything else here seems the same. That offhand, that combat counter master, whatever that thing is, that's definitely new. I've never seen that before, I don't think. Unless I'm doing blind eye things. By the way, fire... This was new, but not from today. Oh. Okay. I could have sworn that it was a today thing. I think when the Equipment 2 update came about, it was not there. It's what I'm, like, getting at. But if it's, like, been around since then I guess it's different. By the way, does Fire Barrage always... By the way... Huh? By the way, this fire barrage is always a plus if no crossbow or bow. A plus? Not following you on that. Okay. Ooh. By the way, is this new trap a pressure plate? I know someone mentioned it earlier, but is the new trap a pressure plate? If it is, gross. Now I'm gonna have to figure out the hard way. What you doing, Shaq? So laggy, oh my god, I'm sorry guys. Run out. Oh, actually let me just break stuff here, but I'm not gonna use this because it's badly beaten to the point where I'm doing no damage to those stuff, but I could do this. Yeah, that's much better. It's not a pressure plate. Okay. So at least it's going to be visually obvious, I hope. Ooh, onion. Nice. I can only... Well, this is Fugitive's Hand, so that means there's usually 2 floors in here. Yep, there it is. I was thinking like, oh, this might be the boss room, because, you know, haha, it's happened before, but, you know, Fugitive's Hand, it's usually 2 floors. Ooh, we got an enchantment scroll, hold on. I do like those. There is one item I can already enchant already, but I'm probably just gonna hold it. And then once we get back home, I'll just save edit the one enchantment I want, aka dodge. Okay, we had to have failed twice, right? Yeah. We've had to have failed twice, so we're just gonna break the doors from now on. I don't always like breaking the doors because I kind of need it sometimes for, like, being sneaky. But, you know, if they're gonna break on me twice, then I can't do that. Double bleeds. Nice. Nice stuff. You're a really battered spear. Is that me? But do you even sell better? Well, yeah, you do. So I guess we'll hold on to it. Let's get in here. Wait. Okay, never mind. For a second, it looked like I can use gaping wounds with a spear. I had to see that real quick. Oh, devs. Doing a good job making the game buggy every now and then. But I still love this game, I promise. Other than that, there's a lot of enemies here too. Cool! Okay. Let's patch that up. Get this a little bit cared to. Mostly doing that part for inventory space. But hey, you know, we heal our wounds, so it's a plus. Oh man, this one seems to be frolicking back and forth, so... Oh, wait. What are you gonna do, hurt me? There's actually a lot of bandits here. I don't even think I've seen this much either in the first bandit dungeon. Perhaps this is the update? That a lot more bandits are in here? It really does feel like it. Spiked club, garbage, and everything else here is too, I guess. I think this is a library. Yes. Little one, but yes. And kind of a garbage one. There is a limit on how many bleeds you can put on a target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how much you can put on a target. Maybe it's different for animals, but for like humanoids, 6. Have I ever gone up to 6 bleeds? No. And have they ever gotten me to 6 bleeds? No. But they have gotten me to 5, so I am sad about that one. Sad to admit that one, if anything. So you're down for the count. You fumbled that, so it's not much. Got the convict's hand, roasted drumstick, and let's see. I could just drop this, but I have a lot of like cheap stuff anyways, like that, I guess. Oh, another one. Okay. Okay. So he lost our foot, but now we can heal it. And of course, stuff. So it seems like I got everything in here, or at least on this side. Now let's go on the other side real quick. Oh, wow, we still got a top. Wow, still lots to explore. Jeez Louise. I mean, we're okay. Why did I do that? Around. Pressure plate. Nothing around. Power 2 book. That's nice. So I could just eat that. Oh, like, yes. Give me. What do I replace? We'll do this. If. That I could take none of those. Open this. Huh. You're the short dagger, but you're enchanted. This is alluring, so I will trade stuff for that. Actually, I think it's better to do that for value, or for money value, anyways. Okay. Start heading back, and then we'll do the second bandit dungeon. Hopefully this time we won't die, and then after that we could probably just end the stream from there. Is this permadeath? Yes, sir! Very permadeath. Very bad. Ow. If we die. Slant 1-1. Probably should have mentioned that in the titles, but eh. I'll correct that when I do the next stream. Seeing that this one is going to end soon anyways. And by soon I mean after I do the second dungeon. Whether I live or die. So we're gonna identify. Actually, I think it's becoming nighttime, or it's starting to become morning. I really hope it's becoming morning because I don't want to like go through that spiel. Oh, it looks like it's morning. Morning. So we got a few things to sell. Not much. Got that, and yeah, that's about it. Okay. Wait. Lord. Take care. We have so much junk here, and I'm not even sure what the heck do I do. So, I know this much we can sell because I don't really care for too many pain removes. I mean, okay, let me reemphasize that. Having too much is just unnecessary. I think I only need this and at most herbal abstract. Everything else just doesn't seem that relevant. This I'm gonna put away. Let us identify this. Oops, wrong button. Body part damage, bleed. This is a short dagger in addition to that. This is a lot of body part damage though. And there's bleed in here. The only thing that this thing does not have is crit. But I think that is okay because the two enchantments that are on here are actually really good. So I will replace that, but we're gonna bank this because once we get dual wielding, we can get the dagger back. And then we're gonna sell these things. And I guess I'll just do this enchantment off screen or something. I don't know. Too much work. Let me organize myself real quick. these are our foods. Probably too much food, but I kind of don't care at this point. We have enough leeches and bandages, or the other thing, so I guess that's not something I should be concerned about. Actually, we have a lot of food. Maybe I should bank... Okay, I'm gonna bank the breads, because they last longer. But the meats I'll take with me. I can just eat those while I'm at it. We're gonna get another bandage. Another splint. And I think that's about it. Yeah, okay. Another bandage, another splint. We gotta sell this, and we should be good. And then, since this is the second dungeon, I'm gonna do some road traveling as well for flea warts, because I want some bleed resistance. Just to make sure we do not get ourselves screwed over with 800 bleeds and getting ourselves killed for it. Because if I can stop it, I will do it, but, you know, we gotta get that thing ready. Get those. Actually, you know what? I'll even buy these while I'm at it. Cheap anyways. And then... Okay. So it's over here. We can do that. And we'll do that as such. The lag is pain, is real. I need a new computer, but it's okay. I only get this kind of lag though when I'm doing live streaming. So perhaps probably the amount of like data I'm putting into this that I gotta dwindle down, but then that's like affecting your quality. So I gotta find that like right amount, if that makes sense. Because I know I changed a couple of things with like quality and everything, but this gets annoying a little bit sometimes. Only sometimes. Ooh, there it is. This is what I was talking about earlier. Like, usually around this area, I know I said here, but usually around here, I always find a shrine somewhere around that area. Ambush. Okay. Sure. Better make it a good ambush. I think there was something over here. I mean, at least I saw the question marks. Oh, wow, these guys were part of the ambush too? God dang. 5 people? As a level 4? Is that a thing? Super nice. Okay. Anywho. You could just, like, maybe use, like, 2 or 3 of these. We're gonna get some more in the bottom anyways. And... okay. Let's, wow, there's usually that one good unit here. Okay. Sure. Unless it was this recent patch that did this. Take those and keep going. We're finally back in here again. My eternal nightmares. And we get the mace guy first. No, they still have 2 stagger points in here. I don't think they fixed that. Nice. We'll hold on to this to break stuff, but I'm not going to use it as my weapon, of course. Look around in case we find that new trap. Rest up a bit. I'm gonna go this way. Oh! Ew, 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 ew. Gross. At least we can stagger him back. And we critted that, actually. Oh, thank God, second wind, thank you. Thank you, second wind. My nightmares were becoming true. And then second wind just denied that. Whew. Okay. We do take those. Rest up for a bit. I want my body parts to heal up before I get back out there. Because if I'm going to get surprised ambushed like that, then I at least need to be prepared for that. Because at least with daggers, if I can fumble or stagger them back, that kind of fight would be a little bit better. Even though it's still prolonging the fight, which kind of sucks, but it is at least a little bit better than not staggering them back, at least. Ooh. Another trap. And this one's a really badly positioned one, so I can't really do much about that in terms of getting the enemy. Because if it ends up being a poison trap, oof, that's gonna put me in a bad spot. Nice, these guys are not so hard. Easy stuff. Inspect, grab, going. Another onion. Always good for the clan. Identification. I kind of want to grab that, but at the same time... Oh, wait, we can actually grab it. Never mind. Okay, we really want to grab that. I guess we're gonna have to just toss that aside. I really want to grab it because if we do face that bleeding guy, there might be a point in time where we can't really bandage ourselves in a way where we can save ourselves, but if we stall it by, like, a singular turn, it could make the difference between life and death. Other than that, there's a lot of loot here I really want to grab, but I can't until I fight this guy. Oh. Okay. Actually, let's go through here, because it's usually a chest. Oh, never mind. Wrong room setting. Look around, inspect, and pick? Yes. Wow. This shield is pretty good, actually. Too bad I lose a lot of energy, dodge, energy restoration, and I produce too much noise. While the other shield is a counter shield, which is what I'm trying to get anyway, so this shield is kind of irrelevant for me. It's good, but not the kind of shield I care to get right now. Or at all, really. Unless I do a run for it, of course, but, you know. Not this run. Yeah, I really need to... Yeah, maybe next time I do this stream, I need to change some things to lower just a touch of quality. Just a touch. A small touch. Because freezing in the middle of a fight every now and then does kind of get annoying. Look around. Oh, okay. Man, I'm not even dueling yet, and I'm critting like a madman. Oh my god, that's so good. There he is. There they are. Okay. Let's get these. Okay. We have... I want to check this real quick. 52 bleed resistance. Good enough. Hopefully. Yep. Remember when I said I might need that Vivifying Essence? Okay, let's actually do that while we're at it. How are you dodging? How are you dodging? Are you kidding me? How are you dodging? How did you dodge twice? Oh god. So you dodged twice. Really important attacks at that. I prepare myself for a fight that should regularly kill me. But then I get this. Okay. Fine. Ugh, okay. That's probably gonna end it here. Are you kidding me? I prepare myself for a fight, and then when I get this guy, that's gonna be the fight that ruins me. Dodging all the abilities that mattered to the point where I'm left with nothing. Feels bad. Feels bad. Well, I'm probably gonna retry this again. That's... Oh my god, I'm a little annoyed right now. So annoyed. God dang it. Alright. Well, I'm probably gonna stream again next week with either another dagger run or maybe a challenge run for once because... Dang it, man. This is like my 4th death with this. And the worst part is 3 of them haven't really been... have really been bad decision making, and then this one has just been, like, uber unlucky. How do I miss twice? But anywho, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did like, you can like, subscribe, all that such. Thank you guys for coming by. And such. And actually, yeah, Beardo is about to stream, so, be sure to check him out, because he does do pretty good streams as well. I think he's still continuing the sword run, now that you changed it, but the sword run, right? I think it was the sword run anyways. But yeah. Well, dual-wielding sword runs. But, yeah. Rip Darwin. But yeah, next stream, I'm probably just going to try something else instead, because I'm getting tired of daggers. But anywho, see you guys next time. Peace.